welcome back. So again, I need to apologize. I am definitely not consistent with the YouTube videos and I do apologize for that. But again, there's a reason, and this time it's probably a bit more understandable. So in the last video, you all know that I was in and out of hospital due to health reasons. Unfortunately, the health reasons have still continued. I am still having episodes of loss of consciousness with various other symptoms. Doctors are still obviously investigating me, and we're just trying to get there on what's wrong with me. We've been able to narrow a few options out, a few diagnoses out, but still waiting for the proper diagnosis with the right situation. As of this week, I should actually be getting results for one of the tests to determine if it's that or not, so fingers crossed. Until then, I am still at home, bored out my skull, not being able to work, which is a bit rubbish. But yeah, I'm gonna go into that a little bit in this video because what I do want to speak about again is what a lot of people come to these videos for of mine, and that is about my hypochondroplasia. So with today's video, I kind of just want to talk about the downfalls of having hypochondroplasia, and this isn't me saying that I'm not happy with myself, and this isn't me saying that I should be ashamed, or anybody with any form of short stature or anything should be ashamed. But I don't think people of average height realise what it's like for us as little people sometimes. And today is such a great example because I was supposed to go out, and this is literally why I'm so like dressed up right now. I was supposed to go out, and I was supposed to go quite a far away from Southampton, and literally I was at the train station, and that's when I got contacted by the person who I was meant to meet up with, and they said, yeah, I'm cancelling, don't come. I mean, they put it in different contexts of words, but that was the outcome. They did not want me to come. And so I'm literally stood there, and I'm just like, why? Why don't they want me to come? They've been ranting and raving about me wanting to come all day, all week, or like for a few days now, and then suddenly the minute I'm about to step on a train, they go, don't come. I'm like, okay, that's a bit weird. Now, that wasn't the main issue there. The main issue was that I'm still in a new city where people are still getting used to seeing somebody like me. Yes, I'm in a very diverse culture where there is a lot of different cultures, ethnicities and everything. However, still seeing some little person, you're still going to get the odd comments. And I was already at a breaking point because I thought, okay, this guy's just cancelled on me. Why? Well, for what reason? Blah, 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 blah. So then to have a group of people, this is how I know it's really affected me today. To have a group of people come up to you and go, oi, midget, oi. I mean, everybody as a little person know what I'm going to have been called. It's simple. You always get called midget. You always get called dwarf. I mean, God, I had frickin' hi ho at one point today as well. It really, when you're already on a downer, and then to have something like that happen to you, it's hard. And then I'm literally waiting for the Uber to come pick me up to come back home, and I can't get in it. Like the way of getting into the vehicle, I don't know that other people, like, it's a struggle to get into a vehicle if you're short, like you're trying to like step in and climb, hoist yourself up and stuff, and it's embarrassing. So then when you slip and then people are around you and they laugh, it's like, yeah, okay, great. So then for that to happen, I then got myself home and I got myself back here in the flat, and I just burst into tears. Like, I genuinely just burst into tears. I mean, I've had to face bullies my entire life, from being a teenager to now, especially. But I don't think people realise, actually, I mean, I do have strong skin, I do have thick skin. I can brush some comments off, but then when it's like one thing after another coming, it affects me so differently. And if I'm honest with you guys, there's been times this week where my mental health against my height and just my overall health and appearance, it's really got to me. It's really, really got to me. And I'll hold my hands up and say, I've thought of, doing something irreversible. I mean, thank God I haven't. And thank God I've had the support network of my family and my friends to be there for me. I mean, literally, when I got home today, I had that feeling, but thank God I reached out to my friends and went, I'm not okay. I feel like I just need to tell you this because I feel like I might go do something, so I need to distract myself. Unfortunately, one of my friends called me back straight after and was like, we'll just sit and chat. Let's just sit and chat, have a laugh. So they thankfully saved me today. And I just need to keep reminding myself that there are people out there that love me and care about me. But it's sometimes you feel so suffocated by the bad parts, by the negativity around my height and stuff like that I sometimes forget. But I thankfully get out of it thanks to the support network of my friends and family. But I think the moral of the story is here, it's just about still just being kind to one another. And I know we're all saying, like, be kind, remember your words hurt, but actually what's funny, it brings me on to something. Now, for those of you who watch Love Island, everybody has already been going, for this year's contestants have already been going, oh my god, look at the girls when they don't have makeup on, like, oh my god, that girl's voice is so freaking annoying, or like, that girl walking in heels, oh my god, she can't even walk, like, all that kind of stuff. And it's like going, but remember, but then you're the people who then go, oh my god, that's so bad for what happened to Caroline Flack, or what happened to Mike, and what happened to Sophie. And it's like, so you're complaining about those people who are in the exact same predicament as those people were. Explain that to me, please. But also, like, what interests me is Love Island, always, or any Canadian show or anything like that. They always go like, oh yeah, we're going to be more diverse. Okay, great. You've let somebody on with clubbed feet. That's great. And that is great. That isn't me complaining one bit, because it is amazing. They're finally going there. But then it's like, you can't really notice it. Like, why can't you have somebody on there with dwarfism? That's really diverse. I mean, okay, like, that's not me, like, trying to say, like, oh, go put somebody up with dwarfism on right now. But somebody, like, if they're trying to say that they're going to be more diverse and accepting of other people, then be a bit more clear. Because, like, we still have challenges to face every day in our dating lives. And it's hard. I mean, I'll admit, okay? And this is gonna hopefully, well, I don't know, who knows, eh? I'm on Tinder, and I have been on Tinder. And part of me always goes, do I put something about my height or do I not? Because you can guarantee 9 times out of 10, people look at your pictures and they go, oh, look, she's short. And they're waiting to mention it. And you're just like, you're waiting for the inevitable question. And then they go, oh, so what, how small are you? How short are you? I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm 4'3". I'm like, oh my God, you're fun sized, or you're this, or you're that. And I'm just like, yeah. And it's great because some of them really embrace it. And like, I've met a bunch of guys that have always been kind about my height, and like, we have jokes about it, but it's good jokes. Like, I can still take banter about my height. And they're like, oh my God, you're so fun size. You're a little teaspoon. Like, when you spoon, and then, yeah. But at the same time, then it's like, you have the disadvantages of going, oh my God, I wonder what it's like to a midget and stuff like that. And it's like, nah. In the bin, bye. But yeah, it's just, I think today just really got to me in a sense, because still now I'm still thinking, did that guy not want to see me because of my height, or was it just genuinely he had something come up, or just whatever? But I'll never know now because they've chosen just to disappear. Anywho, no, it's an interesting one, and I think being short, you're always going to face battles, and like, whether you're male or female, you're all like, it doesn't matter if you're male or you're female, you're always going to have a struggle. But I think being a little person, like, or just anybody with any kind of disability, you're always just going to have to take that extra step, because like, you kind of have to in this world. The world isn't going to adjust for you, so you have to adjust to the world. And unfortunately, it's just how the stereotypical world is ever going to be. I mean, we can say that Black Lives Matter, which they 100% do, but racism still is going to be around for the rest of our lives, probably. Bullying's still going to be around for the rest of our lives. Like, pride is still going to be around for the rest of our lives, you know? It's all of these things that we as individuals fight for on a daily basis. They're still going to be around for the rest of our lives, probably. And it's sad to think that. But we, as those people, just need to kill the bullies with kindness and go... you know, stick the middle finger up, or as a Glaswegian would do, give them a Glasgow kiss. But yeah, can't always do that. Might get yourself arrested. But yeah, I don't know why, but I think today was just like, you know what, I just need to get on and do this video now. Like, I've hidden myself away for a bit just because I've been in such a depressive state about everything going on with my personal health, that I've just been like, you know what, I got myself into such a depressive state of mind. I'm like, nah, I can't do this anymore. You know what, let's just get on this, get this video out, and we're getting back to it. So yeah, I think this was probably like a little hypochondroplasia versus dating versus world versus mental health. I don't even know what it was. But anyway. But yeah, I feel like coming on here and talking about my height and stuff like that actually kind of is quite a good benefit, because I have had, I mean, like, people have already commented on previous videos and they have said like how they appreciate my story, and I feel like, well, I suppose anything, but I think there's not a lot of talk about short stature. I mean, we're still seen as Snow White, Seven's dwarf, Seven, can't even get that out. Like, some people like think we are seen as like Snow White's Seven Dwarfs or whatever, you know, but we're not. We're all completely different individuals. I mean, you look at the likes of, I forgot his name. What's that actor's name? I mean, Warwick Davis. Oh my god, see if I've got that wrong. I'm so ashamed. But yeah, Warwick Davis, look at him. He's like an amazing actor now. And the guy out of The Hunger Games. I don't even know his name. This is how I know I don't watch TV much anymore. Like, I don't remember half these little people. And Ellie Simmons. Oh my goodness. Look at her, a Paralympic gold medalist swimmer. Like, people with short stature are so underestimated about what we can do, but we can do so much. I mean, I one day want to be a public speaker. Like, I know what I want to do. I know where I want to go, and I will get there. I will make sure I get there one day. Like, we shouldn't be ashamed as little people, because what? Just because we're 4'3" or below? So what? Yes, we might measure up to a 5-year-old child, but we're still amazing, independent individuals that have our own story to tell, just like everybody else does, just like a 6-foot man does, you know? So, yeah, moral of the story, guys, be kind and just kill the bullies with kindness. Alright? Anyways, I just wanted to come on and do this video, and yeah, I am actually, I forgot, like, this week, so this week, well, I mean, today is what, the 5th of July? Yeah, the 5th of July today, and this week I have got my mother coming down from Glasgow, and it's very exciting. I've not seen her since April, but it's going to be also next week, on Monday, it's going to be the first day, well, not the first day, but it's going to be the day of me going back up to Scotland, and it's going to be the first time I've been back up home since January. And now, because lockdown's lifted and everything, we can go do that, so it's very exciting. I can't wait to go back up home, and I thought I'll do a little video whilst I'm up there, back in my hometown, see everybody, see how they all are. Don't even know who to go see. My family, but it's my mom and my grandparents and my brother. But yeah, actually, I can't remember if I've said this in the previous video, but I've had questions about this asked again. So I'm just going to reconfirm this. I am the only person in my family with short stature, with hypochondroplasia. Everybody else in both sides of my families are all super tall, and yeah, they've not got a dwarfism gene. But the way it came about, it was a chemical reaction, so it's called like a mutated gene, and it was from my mum, but it's not to say that she's got short stature dwarfism. It was a chemical imbalance, and yeah, there we go, and that's how the gene got passed down to me. So it was like not any form of dwarfism within anybody, it was just how it happened. So yeah, but just to reconfirm that with everybody. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna love yous and leave yous, and I will see you guys in the next video, and yeah, be kind, and I love you guys.